What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's AllStar Izzy in the building, and we're going to be reacting to this video and breaking it down simultaneously. And it's came across my For You page, and it's about a lady speaking on how to manipulate men, how to get them hooked in and playing the game, right? Because I'll tell you, women like to play the game, but when I say the game, I'm talking about the game only manipulative, strategic people try to create in order to get something out of what they want because they don't want to be hurt, right? So this game goes on where they're strategizing and doing everything. And one thing too is that I tell you all the time, women are smart. They know exactly what they're doing. Plus, when you hurt them, you lead them on and shit like that, they're gonna mimic exactly what you did to them to get the payback in order to get you, or to just never get hurt again and probably feed their ego. But as much as I find it entertaining and funny, I do want you men to excel, especially if you're naive, if you're new to this, you're seeing the pictures and everything. This is real life shit that we're gonna be watching. Of course, it comes off funny and shit, but trust me, women do this to men. But women do not do this to the men that they really fuck with. They break all these rules. They don't strategize, and even if they strategize, they're thinking to themselves, this motherfucker passed every test, and we ain't trying to pass no woman's test. It's just that we ain't about that shit, baby. You gotta come up to my level. Now let's go ahead and break this bitch down.
Please don't leave me, don't leave me! Ah! Today I'm gonna be teaching you guys the top 5 ways to make sure a nigga will never leave you and will never even think about it, even if you cheat on him and beat the Let's get it, let's go, let's keep. Number 5.
I wonder if this happened to her. You know, if someone did this to her and now she learned it again. Because I'll be telling y'all how prominent and real it is for a man's leadership. You know what I'm saying? Let's dive into this though.
5. You have to make the first move. Some may say this is chasing. I just say it's seizing an opportunity before.
Seizing an opportunity. Hold up. It's a difference when women can make a first move if you don't see them, if you do not acknowledge them, like you don't know they're around your vicinity and they don't know they exist. So when she approaches or she makes a first move, there's nothing wrong with that. But always remember to make the first move. Don't let her keep that over your head, because women, if they know that you're looking at them, you acknowledge them, they gonna think that you a scaredy ass little pussy, right? So don't do that. Make sure you approach.
Even happen. When you go after a guy naturally has it in his head like, oh, I'm that nigga, like she wants me, which will make it just as easy to manipulate and tear him down when you leave him crying and lonely.
She's basically targeting at your egos, because guys do have huge egos. What she's saying is, as soon as you bring yourself high and you're like, damn, I got that shit, I look at me getting on these women and options and everything. Listen, once shit like that happens, they know it and they know how to attack it, especially when you're weak. Because I think I talked a little bit about this before. That is a point of weakness, and if you show your weakness, women use it as their strength. All right, let's keep going.
Number 4, start to pull away, but in subtle ways. So once you've built him up, he's gonna have like, you know, this like, oh my God, like she loves me so much, and you're gonna be giving him all this validation that he's never gotten, because men basically get no love and attention. You're gonna be.
That's true. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of men do not get love and attention. A lot of men don't know what it's like to be desired by many women, plenty women, and not even on the sense of just smashing the shit, but they don't know what it's like to have a woman want to fuck them or want to be with them. All those type of things are always the one that's chasing and pursuing, rather than her doing it also on the other end. But this is hilarious because a lot of these things is what guys end up doing, so women are just mimicking what the fuck men do in certain situations. Let's go.
Giving him all this validation just to tear him down. When you bring and pull away from him, he's gonna see this and then be like, okay, like why is she not giving me all this attention and this love and this affection that she was before? And he's gonna start, you know, fucking having withdrawals. You know, you're gonna.
A lot of things she's saying is true, because men use these tactics on women too. But keep this in mind. This is targeting the masses of weak ass men, which is at least 98% of the population. You know what I mean? But it's true. This is targeting the weak man and building off the affection. That's why I say a lot of men don't understand what it's like to be desired by women or stuff like that. Because even affection is nothing. It's all about the actions that are aligned with what she's saying. It's not just what she's giving me in that moment. This shit's cool and all, but hey, look, there's more to it than just that. Let's go.
Be like almost like a little addiction to him. He's gonna be like, he's craving your validation, and that's when the real manipulation starts. Number 3, say little subtle things to get him to change his appearance, because once he's hooked on you, he's gonna do anything you say. Be like one day, I really like your hair, but you don't think it gets getting a little too long? Or you're looking really pale today.
This is the equivalent to when your lady's gaining weight and you're trying to tell her without telling her. It's just all being subtle and everything. That's what most of manipulation is. When it comes to it, it's just being subtle about certain things, planting seeds in her head. Funny, this shit is real, but it's funny as fuck that she's breaking it down like this.
When you do this, it will send off natural sensors like, okay, now it's time to up my appearance and now I need to do better. So now I can keep having her and keep her. Number 2, you're going to be hanging out with a bunch of random guys.
Hold up. Never change your appearance for women. Ever in your lifetime. Do not just stand by waiting for them to tell you what to wear or anything like that. Because that's like, they're basically dressing you. What all this is she's treating you like a bitch.
But never do anything with them. We're gonna start off slow. When you hang out with these guys, he's gonna naturally see, okay, she has options. I need to be number 1, but at the end of the day, she still holds me so high to a standard because she treated me different.
Wow. Women will always have men, regardless. They got a man that's gonna text, they got a man that's gonna call, they got a man that they fucking, they got a man who takes them out, they got a man who they giving head to on here and there. They got, you know what I'm saying? They got all these little people that's orbiting around their atmosphere and shit like that. Listen, I talked about this before too, and it's that these are not options. Do not be afraid of a woman's options. Do not be afraid of the guy she's talking to because they're just trying to chase her for her attention. If she doesn't want them, then that's not options at all. This is basically just saying that there's just people that's trying to get her attention and she could be feeding that off the ego and stuff like that. And if we see women with other men, keep that shit clear and cool. Say you guys are fucking with each other like, hey, or you don't even say nothing, don't even acknowledge, but if she says something like, hey, cool, hey, nice to see you, hey, I gotta keep going. Keep it moving, keep it pushing, keep that shit playing.
Believe in all these other guys. You get it, and the
Also, never in a million fucking years ever think to yourself, you want to be number 1 in a woman's life. She needs to be number 1 in your life. And I feel like she's the type to compete to want to be number 1 in a man's life too. You know, and all that shit. So a lot of these things backfired, by the way. I just want to put that out there just to let y'all know. It might be cool within the first 2-3 hours, but then it's all gonna wear off anyways, y'all. These are the type of women that ghost you and shit like that.
And final thing, talk really nice to him over text, but completely neglect him in person. This will send off natural sensors in a man's head. Okay, she wants
anything with confusion like that, completely ended. That shit is dead as fuck. Ain't no reason for none of that. Just completely dead that shit. If she's being confusing, she's not aligning her action, man, get the fuck out with this shit with this.
But she doesn't want me, but she wants me, but she doesn't want me. And you're gonna be showing him your best self in these text messages, and he's truly gonna be hooked.
And that's a video that we was just breaking down. I also want to mention this is that, fellas, I do not want you guys to be afraid of women that's like that. Don't let that take you away from dating. Don't let that be like, oh, women are gonna manipulate me. This is why we're here breaking shit down like this. This is why we're here presenting things such as this, because this is real life. But also, I want you guys to know this. Women like her, I've been with women like her who have that, oh, we're gonna date this, we're gonna be like this, strategize and everything. Listen, those are the same women with over that exterior that's are the same ones as underneath that are soft. They want to be cradled like a baby and kissed on the forehead, and they are nothing like how they actually are in messages. Okay? Some people could be really like that, but I'm saying off of experience and women that I've known to talk to, they're not completely like that. They could say that they're like this and want to run game and everything, or give that type of game out, the manipulating part. But underneath all of that, they really not like that. They actually are a lot more softer and sentimental than what they really put off. And that's all right. If any woman is trying to be confusing or she's being confusing, just understand what AllStar is he told you, and make sure that you be like, hey, I ain't with this. I ain't doing that. And the best way to get yourself out of strategies or when women try to run game on you is you tell them, I'm not fucking with you no more. I don't like this. You have a good one. Nice to meet you. Because a lot of them break that shit off, and especially they actually like you. That type of game that they try to run, that shit don't last forever. Them bitches gonna end up falling in love, or they are in love, or they just want to save themselves, not hurt themselves, but they end up backfiring. Because once you tell them, hey, listen, you being odd, you being confusing, and I don't allow that in my life. I don't want that shit. That shit is gonna drop like a shield. But also remember, women have huge egos, so sometimes they're not finna. They could be in the wrong. They could be like, damn, I loved him. Damn, I really liked him, but he should have stayed with me, X, Y, and Z. And they won't even come back. But it is what it is, because that shit ain't for you. That's some childish ass playing ass games. We ain't playing no games. The only games we playing is the one with controllers that we got to play in front of us. But this is an AllStar breakdown with an AllStar approved message.